Nice to meet you, Lucas Lim here from E&K Realty. In the past few months, my team and I have helped our clients sell their HDB flat at top dollar within 90 days with our 4-step Manak method. Here's how we did it, and this is one of my clients' success story. So here's how we helped Mrs Tammy's family right-size their home from a cramped 3-room flat to a larger 5-room flat size and help her save $10,000 over dollars. So before she met us, Mrs. Tammy has been staying in a 3-room flat with her in-laws and her husband and her 2 kids. And over the years, she has given birth to 2 more babies. So that's good news. However, now her family of 6 is actually squeezed into a master room while her parent-in-laws are in another room. So there's a space constraint because their kids don't have their own beds and don't have enough space for study and play. So there comes to a point where there were some squabbles and conflicts for space as well. And then they decided they want to get a bigger size home, like a 5-room flat, which at that point in time it was cost about $480,000 to $500,000. And she was very worried about the capital outlay of the purchase. So after working with us and going through our 4-step magnet method, we successfully sold their 3-room flat home and got the best price for their new home as well, which got them to save $10,000 over dollars. Their new home is actually a 4-room flat at a 5-room size, which costs only $380,000, which at least helped her shave off $100,000 outlay that she was thinking. And now her kids have their own beds, their own corner to study and play. Both she and her husband have their own space as well, and their own bedroom, and have better relationship with their parents. She also experienced peace of mind, smooth transition. From preparation to paperwork, we settled the whole process for her. And she was very excited and happy that she can move to a bigger home at a good price for her family. And her financial worries are gone because she don't need to come up with so much cash up front. So she's able to give her kids the space that they need growing up. And she has her own privacy and space with her husband. So this is what she has to say after working with us. We not only saved $10,000, no cash up front to purchase a new flat. That took our financial worries away. We were also able to transit to a new, bigger home while selling our old home, and no hassle for us to find a temporary place to stay during the whole process. So you can see there's a picture of her and the family in their new home. The 2 other kids are so shy when they come out. I have a few more success stories that I can share with you when we meet up. All of them follow our 4-step magnet method and sold their HDB flat in the best price within 90 days. And the reason why I'm sharing our 4-step method with you is that I believe for a successful sale or right sizing of your home, it is in your best interest to find a capable agent that cares about you and your family needs. The following is our kickstart video, which will touch on the 4-step magnet method and what will happen in the next 30 days if you choose to work with us. Simply said, the 4 steps are attract, broadcast, connect, and deal. So number 1, attract. You have to understand firstly, we need to make a good first impression in order to attract buyers. What do you think buyers look for first impressions in homes? Right, looks and price. Even from our photos and videos, that's where people decide whether they want to even view the house or not. So, if your photos are messy, dark, can't capture the house space, then we already lose the first battle. For example, take a look at the photos that I just snapped on my phone. Don't worry, if you choose to work with me, I'll be bringing a pro. Which property makes you feel better? A or B? So I hope you understand, if the pictures taken of your property looks like property A, it will be challenging for a house to move. Even if it moves, it won't fetch as a good price as compared to property B. And guess what? To increase the value perceived by the buyer is to have a very good photo or introductory video. By having those nice photo and videos, they will help us get the buyers cross the first step, get them to agree and come to view the house. And in addition to that, price. This is a key component in our 4-step method. You see, if we price it too high, we lose many of our potential buyers. And if we price it too low, you'll miss out on the maximum potential of your house. I know you may have your price in mind. Just that when it all comes down to it, the buyers are going to either like or hate the price. And let me tell you why that this is so important and how we still can get the best price for you. Because end of the day, the buyer is going to buy the house. There's two things about a buyer buying a house. They buy the house and they buy the price. If they love the house and hate the price, guess what? They're not going to be excited about buying your house. So when they see your house in the marketing and the advertisement, which is part of our broadcast step, they've seen the pictures, they love it, everything is awesome, but the price, if it's too much for them, they position themselves emotionally and mentally not to like the house straight away. What do I mean by that? Nowadays, buyers are very educated. They do their research and they know their numbers. It's not hard for them to figure out. And take it for an example. You're a single lady and you're looking for a partner. So you see a handsome person or beautiful person, you like the way they look, but they are a player. So you got to protect yourself from falling in love with that person. Because if you do, you know you're falling in love with a player, right? So they can fall in love with your house, but in their minds, they're thinking, I love the house, but price is gonna mess me up. So they're holding themselves back. If you want to get the best price for your house, then you've got to price it in a way that buyers love the price. Then you may be asking, how does that work? When they love the price, they get emotionally attached to the house. The price in the house forces demand for the house. When you got a great house and a great price, the buyer goes like, I like it, I like the house, I like the price. And what happens is that you attract more buyers to come in and view with an open mind and open heart. The power of emotion comes in. And now you get their emotion, their desire for the house. And when you have multiple buyers wanting the same house, they want to win, get emotionally attached to it, and that's what drives prices up in the market. If we price it too high above the market just to test the market, all we are doing are turning the buyers off because they will be holding themselves back and force themselves not to like the house. And they're going to come in low and come in slow with the offers, if at all. When you price it right, when buyers love the price, they're going to come in hot and they're going to come in high with those offers because they are afraid that if I don't come in high and hot, I'm going to lose this house. So all this comes together even before they come and view. So I hope you understand why is it so important. And lastly, we also have to continue giving them the best impression and feel that they get within 10 seconds of entering the house. Because we find that you don't actually decide to buy the house in 1 hour of viewing. You kind of decide to buy the house within 10 to 30 seconds based on your first feelings. You know what I mean? And on the other hand, you may be thinking, oh no, what if my house is an odd shape or it's a low floor? Don't worry. That's where our team's action plan comes in. When we meet at your place, we will list down all the potential challenges of your home. We will identify your target market, and I'll go back to my team and I'll customize solutions based on your specific property needs and make sure we are as attractive to the buyers as we can get. So that's the first step. Make sure our property and price is attractive. Second step of the system is to get the message out to the right buyers with our broadcast step. That is my job and within my action plan, so you don't need to worry about that. What we will do is we will get your property the marketing exposure it needs with our custom-made advertisements, photos and videos, and pump it to the right audience. Following that, when buyers respond, we'll begin to connect. That's where we seek to understand what the buyers are looking for and see if there's a match for them. And when they arrive, we want to showcase well where we give them the space and environment to feel the house, as well as a short presentation of unique features that match what the buyers want. So if there's no offers, not yet, nothing, we'll also stay connected and update with you weekly. As we optimize and tweak our ads weekly, try to improve viewing rates, and we check if it's overpriced, what are the competitors pricing at, is there a movement in bank value, and making sure we reach out to the right audience. We keep adjusting and connecting until we find the right buyer for your home. And from there, we'll proceed with deal. I'll be following up with all the buyers, which will then give us the best offers, and I'll be negotiating all the offers we get to ultimately get your property sold for top dollar and get you to where you want to be. Are you ready for that? If you are, that's great. I hope to see you soon and let's get your house sold.